Hello, my people. I'll bring to y'all this screen recording video as I promised, and I was gonna show y'all, after we were done with the Texas Football League Season 1 D20 Dice Engine game, and that turned out to be really wonderful and a great season for, of course, all the 10 fictional football teams where we had our first, you know, TFL Bowl champions. That was the Waterloo Blue Sharks. Now, I know I mentioned and I said that there was another league that I wanted this 10 teams to compete also. And I wanted them to compete in a league that is called the American Football Association. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Okay, this is the American Football Association PDF file right here. This is the charts, that I created, and I'm gonna go through each one of them, and this is what I will be moving next to start a new season. Well, not with the Texas Football League, but here with this one, the first, a debut, I guess, the premiere of the American Football Association League. And I was thinking about also, I don't know if I wanted to add two more teams because I felt like 10, I think it's plenty of them, but I don't think it's enough because in my Texas Football League in the playoffs, when I qualified six teams, it was three for each conference. There was four only eliminated, and that kind of that's over. I would say over 60% of team qualification, and I feel like that for me is not really pretty much of a fair number because I feel like there was more teams qualified than teams that should have went home, right, and not qualified. So basically, what I'm saying with all this is that there were some teams in there, like a losing team, like the Harlem Clark Athletes. They finished their season 4-6. So I was kind of, curious because I said, how in the world did we have a losing team qualifying to the playoffs? And it's not like in real life it hasn't happened. It's happened, rare, a few times, but pretty much, you know, in a couple of sports. I don't know which sports, but yeah, and it's happened in real life sports. But here in my universe, I really would want the least team to qualify, a team that is in just about a 500 record team. A team that has their record tied up. Like a team that can go to 5-5. If we play 12 games, they can go 6-6, and those teams can have the ability, the privilege to qualify. But teams that are under 500, teams that have losing records, I don't know. I'm just not pleased by them advancing right to the playoffs. I don't know. It just kind of makes the game kind of weird. It's not balanced right the way that I want to. But it's okay. We had our first season, our playoffs. And all that matters is that we had fun watching it. So with this one right here, the American Football Association League, I'm going to show y'all what kind of charts we have here. Now, the charts we have here, as you can read right there on the top, offense scoring results chart, row 1D10. So all you're going to need for this league, all you're going to need is just a pair of D6s, and of course, two D6s, and of different colors, right? Because you're gonna need, to roll from 11 to a 66. Built a two-digit number, to rate your offense and your defense. At the matrix chart where I'm gonna be scrolling all the way down, I'll be showing you, and and also as a special future that I also wanted to work with. And I know this is gonna really bring even more intense into this league, where I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it as it's a real football game. We're gonna try to have that kind of a NFL type or NCAA college football feeling. That kind of environment where we are gonna bring in the offensive linemen going up against the blitz. As you see, OL versus the blitz. All you're going to do is roll two different colored D6, and one for the offensive lineman and one for whatever defensive player. So that means that you can roll on any defensive player. That could either be your one of your defensive linemen, any of your linebackers, or even DBs. It doesn't matter. Whatever you roll, whoever you want for them to get the sack, put the pressure on the quarterback and all that good stuff. So it says if the defense rolls higher, then there will be a sack. All right. So if the defense roll their 1d6 and is higher than the offense, then that will be a sack. Now, and they will also force a punt. Okay. Now, if a tie occurs, if they're tied up, it will not be a sack, and the offensive lineman won that battle. He pancaked, whoever he was trying to block. And, or if, of course, if the offense rolls higher than the defense. So that's a feature that I wanted to add. That's a feature that I wanted to really, I guess, just to kind of put a little bit more flavor here into this league here. And I feel like this is really going to be a good, what can I say? It's going to be a good type of, a type of good scenario that we can run. And like I said, it's going to really be super challenging. So whenever you roll a 10 on the 1d10, when you roll it and you roll a 0, because 0 is a 10. So if you roll a 0, then that's when you get your 2d6s from a different color and you roll. You roll both of them, and to see if there's a sack, and it will force the team to punt, offensive team to punt. So yeah, as you see right there, I have the charts A, B, C, D, and F. And TO, that stands for turnover. P stands for punt. FGA means field goal attempt. That doesn't mean that you're going to get an automatic 3 points. You have to roll for that field goal attempt, whoever your kicker is. Well, the kicker is really not going to matter of the rating, because I will show you as I scroll down, I'll show you how the field goal attempts work. And TD, you already know, touchdown. Okay, now here we have the other chart, scoring highlights. It says that you got to roll 1d10 for the TD events. So you already know right there, you see, when you rolled on odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, those ones are going to be touchdown passes. You roll even numbers, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Those ones are going to be for touchdown runs, Now, if you roll a 9, it will be a kickoff return for a touchdown. And if you roll a 10, it'll be a punt return touchdown. All right. Now, the other one is turnover highlights. Roll 1d10 for events. So if you roll on even numbers like a 1, 3, and 5, those ones will be interceptions. If you roll even numbers 2, 4, and 6, those ones will be fumbles. And if you roll a 7 and an 8, Those one would be turnover on downs. And if you roll a 9, which you really want to avoid if you're on the offense, that will be an interception and it will be returned for a touchdown. And if you roll a 10, that will be a fumble in return for a touchdown. Now, here, how it works, this is what I was trying to tell you as I scroll down. For the field goal attempts, this is the field goal kicking, and this applies for all kickers. So all you got to do, all the kicker has to do is roll 1d10 for results and try to roll a 4 or higher, all right? 4 to a 10. Anything below that, if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, the field goal is missed, all right? It's a missed field goal. Now, for the extra points, it also, as well, applies for all the kickers. Also, roll 1d10, and for the results, a 2 to a 10. So if you roll a 2 to a 10, it will be good. And if you roll a 1, it will be a missed extra point, okay? Now, here, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this one. This one, I think I posted it on one of my other football videos, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which one was it, or baseball. And this one's called the Matrix Ratings Chart. So all you got to do is just roll 2d6s of different colors, and you just build a 2-digit number to rate your offensive and defensive squads, okay? And finally, here at the bottom, you're going to have your matchups ratings, the offense versus the defense. So the offense is the one that is going down, A, B, C, D, and F, the one that's going down like that, on the left-hand side. And then the ones on top, the letters on top, the grades, the ones going across, those ones are your defense. So you do the matchups there, So, yeah, this is the American Football Association. And, like I said, I will be, hopefully, I'll be posting a video. And right now I haven't done my schedule. And like I said, I'm going to be adding 2 more teams, 2 more new teams into my 10 and make it 12. So I could have at least 6, of course, 6 qualifying and 6 eliminated. All right. So there you go. This is the American Football Association League, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope y'all stay tuned in. And like I said, I will be posting this PDF chart as soon as I post my first debut season opener of the AFA league. You'll be you just go to my description box and you click on a Google Drive. And you could load up this PDF chart. Yeah, you definitely gonna love it. It's a real great football game. And like I said, I got really great influences and ideas from my friend Jason Graham. And of course, my friend Don. He plays this game right here a lot in his PC settings. I love watching his Cleveland Browns season. So, Don, you've done a really spectacular job. Keep posting a lot of your football games. Iron Crown Football is also some great videos. I enjoy watching you, brother. And, man, you inspire me and motivate me to do videos like this. And also, my friend Jackson, his videos also inspire me a lot. All you guys are my energy, my inspiration, also my motivation. So keep doing what you're doing, guys. I mean, you really do it really good. Trust me. Y'all really super creative, and as myself too. So we're just doing what we love to do. Just roll dices. We do it as for a hobby. Probably one day we'll start our own. We'll start our company, and we can start selling some merchandise. Like dice rolling tabletop games. You never know. We just can't. We gotta continue dreaming and just work hard and put a lot of effort into the goals that we want to achieve in the future. So I will let y'all go, my people, and I hope y'all enjoy this video here. And like I said, I'll be posting this one on my Google Drive on the description box once I do my season opener for the American Football Association. All right, and y'all have a wonderful, blessing, and safe day. Y'all take care. Take it easy. All right. It was Dice Sports Generation. Your boy John Flo. All right. Catch you on the next video. Peace.